Imagine packing everything to move into a new home, only to find out the deal you made was with a crook. It's a scam you'll find across the country, one that uses actual rental properties to trick you out of hundreds, even thousands of dollars. Caitlin Kendall is digging deeper into this rental scam tonight. Caitlin.
Krista, that rental scam victimized Vanetta Lewis. She was looking forward to moving to the Summit City with her family, but her new start here in Northeast Indiana has been derailed. She now has nowhere to go, and the Better Business Bureau says it's a swindle they've seen before.
From the outside looking in, this seems like a typical motel room. But inside, there's a family.
Hi, Vanetta.
Hello. A mother and her kids.
Can we come in?
Yes, you can.
All right.
With a story to tell.
This is all I could afford.
Vanetta Lewis grew up in Wisconsin, moved to Indianapolis before deciding to head back north a bit, landing in Fort Wayne.
4910 North Bend Drive, the house caught my attention.
It was exactly what she was looking for, the perfect size for her family.
Where I was going to sleep, how I was going to eat, how I was going to feed my kids was not in my plan because I thought I was going home.
Lewis showed up at this house with her U-Haul packed full of her belongings. It was supposed to be move-in day.
We get to this house and it's a whole family in this house.
A family already living in what she thought was her home.
I told my kids that was my Christmas gift from me to them was this house. The house that I don't even have.
Lewis paid $2,400 to the person she thought owned the property.
I didn't wake up on October 26th and have $2,400 in my banking account.
Working double shifts as a certified nursing assistant to come up with the funds.
That was a lot of money. I worked hard to get that money.
Vanetta found the home on Zillow, paid through Zelle, a cash transfer app, and Walmart gift cards. She received a lease agreement, and at the bottom, the homeowner's name signed, Stephen Fortreed.
The day that I take my luck and my chance, this is what happened. This is what happened.
Lewis wasn't sure what to do when she didn't have a place to live.
We rode around. We rode around trying to find a pawn shop. I pawned 2 TVs. My daughter pawned her iPods. That was enough to get me a storage 2 nights at this hotel.
She's been staying at the Roadway Inn with her kids crammed in this room.
Raviolis where they could just pop it in the microwave and...
A mini fridge and a microwave, the only kitchen appliances.
I don't know how long I'm gonna be on this. I really don't know. It's been hard. It's been hard.
Remember the name Stephen Fortreed?
4910 North Bend Drive.
This is him.
That house means a lot to me, personally.
He owns the property on North Bend Drive.
My father built when I was a little child, and some of my earliest memories are helping to build that house.
But that wasn't his signature on the documents.
Obviously, somebody used my name and my information that they got from somewhere to take this woman's money.
His family's name and his house used to rip off Vanetta Lewis.
I got a call from the police about 9:30 at night saying that my renters had showed up at the house and that there was already somebody living there.
Fortreed knew something was up, but from that initial complaint, he thought that his actual renters went on vacation and came home to find squatters. He soon realized that wasn't the case.
Here's somebody who's pulled up roots, and the police didn't tell us who or what. They just said a family in a U-Haul, and you can pretty much gather from that somebody has really been depending on this.
It's not right. I want to know why he did it. Why me? Why me?
But Vanetta isn't the only one targeted in a scam like this.
The BBB says this scam happens often and all across the country. In fact, that home here in Fort Wayne was used twice.
At least one other would-be renter who asked not to be identified was contacted by the same scammer regarding the North Bend Drive property, given the same story, and asked to send payment the same way. She caught on in time, but the BBB says many people aren't so lucky.
That's a very, very common scam.
We tried calling the scammer ourselves, the same number that contacted Vanetta Lewis and the other woman.
Busy.
We got a busy signal. In 2019, the BBB reported that 5.2 million people were ripped off through rental scams. The median loss was $400, but a third of the people victimized lost at least $1,000. The total of the losses reported, about $37.6 million, the BBB tells us.
If those numbers are reported, there are probably more.
In Vanetta's case, she lost over $2,400.
This really is evil. This really is an evil person doing this. I'm sorry, I try to speak well of people most of the time. This is somebody who's doing the wrong thing, no matter what his reasons, his or her reasons.
Very hard. It's very hard. But I'm here, and I just got to get over this hump. I just don't know how.
The BBB says oftentimes if a rental property seems too good to be true, it most likely is, and says that you should always try to see the property in person before sending money. They also say never pay through gift cards. And on our website after the show, we'll have a link if you would like to help Vanetta and her family. That's WPTA21.com. Krista?
Oh, Caitlin, you hate to see that happen, especially right before Christmas.
Yeah.